Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Okeke and today we are making braised spare ribs. This has been cleaned and pat dry. These actually were the baby backs that I sliced. But before we can get going, we need to go to the garden and grab some garlic chives, dill, and some spring onions that we're gonna use to garnish our braised spare ribs. So let's go. Here is the garden. We have to go and grab some of this. We're gonna need some cilantro. A lot of our spring plantains are coming up. All right, let's just go harvest what we came for. All right, we came back, we grabbed some garlic chives. We are going to chop them later, but in the meantime, we need to start our rib. So we're gonna transfer all this in here. Hands are washed. We transfer this here. We cover it, and we're gonna put it on the stove top. We're gonna cook this with nothing until all of this meat here turns golden brown. Of note, realize that the meat has no seasoning whatsoever. We're just gonna cook it until it is golden brown. Now, if you want to chop them into little pieces, you can do that. Just gonna wash my hand and then slice these. After we have cleaned our hand, we're just gonna chop this into bigger chunks, depending on how you like them. This is for garnish. You can use any garnish you want. This is just garlic chives, and then I have regular chives here. I'm just gonna chop them too, roughly. We also chopped the dill and the spring onions that we harvested early. We're gonna set this aside. We also pre-chopped some jalapeno, some orange bell pepper, and red bell pepper. Other things we're going to use is the homemade seasoning. If you would like to learn how to make your own homemade seasoning, I'm attaching the link here. This is all purpose. We're going to use some oyster sauce, and then we're going to use some light soy sauce. The recipe generally calls for beer. And again, I don't drink, so I'm using 0 sugar Canada Dry ginger ale. You can use any liquid of your choice. Wine, beer, whatever you prefer is just fine. These are all the things we're going to need to finish this braised ribs. We are beginning to see that this is browning, so we just have to make sure that all aspects of it turns golden brown. There is no extra liquid. This is the liquid that came out of the meat. Right, this is looking good, but we still need to cook it till all of it is brown, just to show you. No additional water added. You just need to cook it down. All right, when you feel like it's brown enough, you start by adding your seasoning and then some onion, spring onion. You're going to let it simmer. So any seasoning that you want for taste. Now, be careful in terms of salting, if you don't like a lot of salt, because the oyster sauce and the soy sauce have some salt in it. You're just going to keep stirring it. Once all the seasoning has been incorporated, you are going to add some oyster sauce, about 1 tablespoon. And then you're going to mix it. If you feel like it wasn't enough, you can add a little bit more. Generally, I add about 1 to 2 tablespoons, but I do 1 tablespoon at a time. Then I add also about 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. And then we incorporate. I wanted to add some dill for the flavor. So I went and got some dill in the back garden. The flavor of dill is so amazing. It gives its own unique taste. And then I mix. It smells so great. I also add half of the bell pepper mixture. There's also a little bit of jalapeno there. So if you don't want it to be a little hot, you can skip the jalapeno. These are all add-ons and they're all optional. So now we are going to add the ginger ale or any drink of your choice. You're going to add half a can, and you're gonna mix. This is going to be used to cook the meat so that it softens. And so what we'll do is once we add it, we cover it back and we'll let it simmer till the juice dries up into the meat. This is looking good. The juice has incorporated all into the meat and has dried up. Now what we're going to do is to add our remaining mixed diced bell pepper and jalapeno mixture. And then we add our chives and we are done. We then take it off the heat because we want all that green in there. I wanted to have this with some air fried plantains. So we prepared some plantain in an air fryer by cutting it and spraying with olive oil. It is done and we are going to do the taste test. Forget the taste test. We are going to eat. We are hungry. On second thought, I decided to be modest enough to do the taste test. Voila! Now it is time for the taste test. So here I am eating it with some air fried plantain that was cooked. So here we go. Start with the plantain and a little bit of the sauce. The garnish is so amazing. You can taste every fresh ingredient in here. Now let's taste the ribs. Oh, forget it. We're gonna use our hand. Forget the fork. And let's just dig in. This is so good. It's so amazing. The taste is great. The flavor just perfect. Heat from that jalapeno. Wow, I would love to see you guys try this. And I would like for you to post your pictures, comment, and tell us how you enjoyed it. If this video has been of value to you, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. This is Dr. Okeke. Thank you and have a blessed day.